So I'm Louise Sinclair. I'm the Chief Executive at Beaumond House Hospice. I've been in post for about 4 months. Been at the hospice for 16 years. Absolutely can't think of anywhere else I'd like to work. From being probably 6 years old, I wanted to be a nurse, and managed to do that. Went to York, did my training, and then came back to Nottinghamshire. Worked in the hospital, as you did in those days, for a little while, and then went on to the district, and that was my absolute love. Seeing people, caring for them in their own homes, you just develop a different type of relationship with them. You get to know their family and their neighbours and their pets and all sorts of things about them, and you feel like you know them as a whole person. And that's then when I became interested in palliative care. It was those patients that I felt I could give more to in my district nursing role. And so I went to work for the hospice, and from then been able to deliver that care initially when I was working as a clinician, right through to now where my role is very different, but hopefully still making that difference to people so that they can live well and die well with us at the hospice. So since coming into post, we just launched our 5-year strategy, which gives 4 clear goals, very simple, around the stewardship of the hospice, offering high quality care, about our people, and the finances of the hospice. But running through that is also the desire for a new inpatient unit. Our current bedrooms are on the first floor, they're a little dated, and we just need to be able to deliver the care in a more contemporary environment with more space for families to visit and stay, and on the ground floor so it's more accessible. So one of the things that people perhaps don't realise is that hospices aren't fully funded. We get about a third of our funding because we have a contract with the NHS. We're part of an alliance of providers across mid-Nottinghamshire, and we all work together for people with a palliative care diagnosis. So that leaves us with about £1.1 million that we need to raise every year, which is a very large sum for a small organisation, but also within a small area because we're Newark and Sherwood based. The way we do that is through lots of different income streams and the generosity of the local community. So without people giving back, we couldn't keep doing what we're doing to help people. Another thing that people don't realise about hospices is that it's open to anybody. You don't need a referral from a GP or a specialist nurse. You can walk through the door, you can message us on Facebook, or you can give us a call, and we're there for anybody who meets our criteria, and all the services will be free of charge. If we said what is a hospice to most people, the general public perhaps would say death and dying, a place that perhaps you go into and you don't come out of. And it's very much not like that at all. We are a short-term unit, and people come in and we can help stabilise symptoms, we can help with planning ahead. People who've got psychological and emotional distress, we can give them some support until they feel a bit more able to cope at home. But we also do offer the hospice as a choice of place to die, if that's what people would like. As other people think that you've got to pay for the services, or that you've got to have a specialist referral, or that you've got to be at a certain stage of your condition, but hospice care is for anybody who needs it. The carers, the family, whoever is surrounding that person also needs support, and we can offer that in different ways, but we're very aware that caring for somebody, perhaps up to 24 hours a day, takes a huge toll on them. And there might be a family that you're involved with that touches you because it's similar to your family, or it might remind you of somebody you've cared for before, but we have to do our very best for each person and be in a good place resilience-wise, because the next family need us, and we have to bounce back and give them the same service and the same love and the same care. What we've learnt is that if you don't share with your family and your loved ones what you do want and how you want things to be, where you want to be, it's less likely to happen, because we don't know, we can't then do our very best for that person.